Mortgage brokers, this video is for you. My name is Vic Anthony. I'm the Director of Marketing for FundLoans, and today I'm going to show you how to generate non-QM leads that are going to return that big fat check that you guys have been looking for. You can use this if you're a beginner, all the way to the likes of, giving this off to your ad agency to give you an effective ROI. So without any further ado, let's get this bad boy started. I'm going to show you exactly how I made a name for myself generating leads. Let's do this. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is go to facebook.com/business. From here, you're going to create a business page. Once you're done creating your business page, it should look something like this. From there, you're going to be able to go ahead and set up your ads manager. Your next step is to go to business.facebook.com. From here, you're going to create an account by clicking on this button right here. You'll proceed to place in your personal information. You'll log in, and then from there, it's going to prompt you for other details. Now that you have your profile set up, and now that you have your ads manager set up, what you're going to do is in your business manager, you're going to go down to all tools. You can go to settings to set up your financial information or billing. But most importantly, you're going to want to go to business settings itself. And from here, you'll connect both your profile, any users who need to utilize your advertising platform, the pages that you're actually utilizing, the ad accounts with your financial information behind it. This will get charged. This is imperative in order to set things up right. I'm back here in my business manager, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an ad. This is where we're going to create our Facebook leads from. Okay, so you're going to notice that in your setup that you can manage your budget from a campaign level, an ad set level, or an ads level. Now, Facebook's about to create an update where you can only manage your spend from a campaign level. That being said, I'm going to start it off from a campaign level and then from there filter it out. You'll hit that green button. From there, it'll tell you exactly how to create your campaigns. You're going to create a complete campaign. You have three objectives: awareness, consideration, and conversion. Awareness is definitely top of funnel, and this is where you're introducing anybody who doesn't know your brand to exactly what you do, right? Use brand awareness if you're trying to go for reach, if you're trying to get a lot of people in front of your ads, and most importantly, if you want to be charged off from a cost per impression model, which is a cost per 1,000 people. And that could be feasible for most businesses out there. But if you're me, you start off from the very middle of your funnel, which is consideration. And I'm gonna go for consideration and traffic. I'm not gonna go for lead gen just yet. The reason why I want to utilize consideration for traffic is because I'm going to create my specific ad around cost per click. And then the secondary ad that I'll follow up with this is retargeting. So this specific campaign, I'm going to call it middle of funnel or MUFU non-QM. That's my campaign name. All right, so your ad set name, all right, you can have multiple ad sets. If you're an A/B tester, this is where when you're optimizing at the campaign level, you would actually optimize by creating a couple ad sets. So my specific ad set is going to just be named non-QM. And what I'm going to do here to make it stick out is I'm going to actually give it an age range, 35. I'm going to use 35 to 65 because that's the age I'm hunting for. So now we're at my favorite part of Facebook, and that is really narrowing in on our audience. And what I mean by that is we're going to be utilizing an audience that's based off of our customer file. We're not going to utilize the detailed targeting that everybody gives a how-to explain to video on. We're not going to go into ages. We're not going to go into location right now. What we're going to do is create a new audience specifically based off of our customer data set, and it's going to be our best customers. You want this audience, I repeat, this specific audience to be a lookalike of a new sourced audience, right? So what I would do is use your top-notch customers only for a custom audience based on LTV. Otherwise, if you just want to utilize your whole data set, use custom audience, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to base this off of your customer file. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get a CSV or an Excel sheet out, and you're going to want to find your best customers. Now, these are all fake customers with lifetime values that I've attributed to their information, but your data should look exactly like this. There should be at least a phone number or an email. You can have either or, but you also want to ensure that you understand how much money or how much finances this specific customer gave your business. And at the end of the day, this is what's going to actually increase not only your awareness but your performance off of your ad, because these are the people that you want your advertisement to be shown to. These specific people, they've already done their diligence with your business. They've already become your customer. What Facebook's going to do, it's going to find the exact people that look exactly like these specific customers here. Okay, that's very important, because what's going to happen here is instead of going through the details and instead of like showcasing the behavior and you having to play the guessing game, this is actually going to use an AI, and it's automatically going to predetermine who's going to be the best prospect for your specific ad. Once you've imported your lookalike audience and you created your custom audience, right, you're going to go into your placement setting. And for my placements, I only use feeds and I only use stories. For Instagram, I only use feeds. I'm not going to use Instagram stories, and the reason why I'm not going to use Instagram stories is because it's not generally aligned for the people that I'm looking for. Now, you might see what this looks like in terms of estimated daily reach and results and link clicks based off of our custom audience that we utilized here. And the fact of the matter is that might look like a little bit low. So we're going to mess around with the budget now. Link clicks look good. $20 a day. That's you know, if you're a starter, I'd say, hey, go test it out. But if you're me and you know exactly how things work, well, let's do some math. If I utilized approximately $50 a day and I kept that on for 30 days, then at the end of the day, I know that I'm going to be spending approximately, $1,500 in advertising spend. Now, if I close 3 specific loans off of $1,500, then my cost per acquisition of customer is $500. And let's say that those loans have actually netted me about, let's say $7,000 a pop, or not even that, $22,000 a pop because it's non-QM. That being said, I've only spent $500 to secure $22,000 in spending. So my return on ad spend is approximately $21,500. I'm deducting $500 for the cost per acquisition of customer. And so for my business economics model, this works extremely well. I could net all day, and I know that it's going to be working for me with Facebook advertising that way. So my daily budget, again, I'm going to just put in $50. I'm okay with spending that. I'm going to spend no more than $350 per week. I'm going to keep that running for at least a month. As soon as you give it a start and end date, Facebook determines exactly how it wants to showcase. But for the most part, February 25th through March 25th is going to be my ad delivery date ratio. I'm going to optimize for link clicks, as it says right here. Some people like to go for landing page views, but I'm going to go for link clicks. Lowest costs, I'll put a bid cap on my clicks here. My go-to is $2.50. And what you're doing here is you're telling Facebook, this is the most amount of money I'll spend per click against my own competition, right? So if you have competitors out there, some of them might be paying the likes of $3. Some other folks might be paying the likes of $1 because they want to save on their spend, and that's great. So I'm going to get to the next part, which is going to be focusing on our creative. You're going to want to create your ad to really disrupt or to get somebody's attention while they're on their downtime. And so for me, usually I showcase people, at a home that are relaxing with each other, couples. I place in dogs, I place in babies, whatever works to get somebody's attention while they're relaxing and being social. The more professional the picture, the worse your clicks will be. I just got done creating our ad copy here, and I'm just, I'm very direct. Conventional mortgage loans off the table. Hey, it means that I'm not looking for conventional loans, right? I'm trying to be in my consumer's mind. I'm trying to showcase the value of exactly what my product entails, which is a 12-month bank statement loan program, and giving some social proof, right? So I'm rated 5 stars on Zillow and on NerdWallet. If that's your organization, great. You guys have done a great job. I'm placing in the compliance statement there, right? I have my NMLS license number in there, which obviously that's not a real one. Instead of learn more, apply now, I'm letting people know that it's their turn to get a quote. And so they're going to get a quote as soon as they sign up as a lead on that landing page. And that's where the click actually leads to. So the click goes to the landing page, and then from there, they sign up for the landing page, which then you'd get notified via your email. Or if you're doing things right, you can get a text on it right away, and then from there, you can follow up with them. Now, because we're in the mortgage space and because ad policies have changed with Facebook recently, here is the disclaimer that Facebook is going to give you, right? You have to certify compliance. You actually align with the Equal Housing Opportunity Act, that you're not redlining, that you're actually, showcasing your ad to the people that you want to showcase the ad to. And why is this really hard for people that are desiring a high net type of audience? Well, because if you go back to our specific ad set when we were creating our audiences, we used a customized audience instead of using the detailed or targeted or income driven specific audience. Because we're using that lookalike audience, we just fell off the radar. And because I'm able to certify compliance, I can accept, and that's how we create an advertisement that's going to get you highly converting type of traffic. So that's how we create an ad. That's going to yield you some pretty good traffic. It's going to get you the right type of target to go into your landing page. Okay guys, so we covered a lot today. I want to give you my last tips of advice. I have 4 tips. Consider them my disclaimers. Number 1 is that you want to be consistent with your Facebook channel. And the reason why you want to be consistent with it is because you're not going to change your ad, you're not going to change your campaign, and you're going to maintain that the spend that you're utilizing for your campaigns is so consistent that you're able to get feedback based off of it from Facebook's algorithm. Number 2 is you want to ensure that whenever you have these non-QM leads and you're about to contact them, you want to maintain that you actually fit their persona, that you're able to communicate with them effectively based on the behavior that they're given to you. So you're only as good as your script. If you're new, make sure you have a script. If you're a master salesman, I think you'd have no problem. Number 3, Facebook actually abides by HUD policy. And because they abide by HUD policy, please make sure that in your targeting efforts that you're not violating anything whatsoever, and that you're not making a non-quantifiable claim. For more details on that, you might want to get with your compliance officer and see how that might work out. And my last one is pretty simple. If you have a scenario and that scenario needs to get funded, I want you to think about FundLoans, because together we'll close loans. All right, guys, if you like this video, go ahead, like, comment, and share it. But if you love this video, what I really want you to do is go out there and subscribe to our channel. Take care.